What if the parts of ourselves we keep in shadow aren't weaknesses, but the very places where our freedom is waiting?
Yeah, think about that. What if the parts of ourselves we keep in shadow aren't weaknesses, but the very places where our freedom is awaiting for us? And the questions we're afraid to ask ourselves might hold the answers we've been searching for.
Fear is a big deal. Fear keeps us from doing things. But sometimes the path forward isn't found in new answers or seeking new things or seeking a new medicine, but in finally hearing the whispers we've been silencing. Food silences things, it numbs it, it soothes us, it comforts us. When we talk about Pandora's box, one of the interesting things, I didn't know that much about the myth. I just heard it over and over again in my lifetime. Don't open Pandora's box. Pandora's box is loaded. Or Pandora, I didn't know this either. She was the first human. This is a Greek mythology story about the first human who was gifted with all things from all the different gods. She was gifted with beauty and curiosity and strength and fortitude and all of these things. She was given this box. And as she opened the box out of pure curiosity, all this bad stuff flies out. And the part of the story that I didn't know was that hope remained inside. Now, the interpretation I always heard was that Pandora had unleashed pain and suffering into the world, that she's the reason we have pain and suffering. But what if we got the tale wrong? What if our interpretation was twisted by culture and expectation? What if we are the ones living inside the box, surrounded by our shame about food and body and so many other things? If we expose it, the world will know the truth about us. I can feel your heart rate expanding. I want everybody to take a deep breath because we are going to get to some really interesting things that might just explode your little brain a little bit. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. And what if opening the box isn't the mistake, but the healing process? Patricia and I have been, I don't know if you want to call it breaking the rules for the diet industry for a very long time. And we've been opening up the process. And for me, this is a perfect example of the kinds of work that Patricia and I do. Our journey together today. Let's get real about the exhausting thoughts that keep us trapped in loops.
The rackets. We have these rackets that we say the same complaint over and over and over again. We're in this loop. And we think it's real. We think it's the truth. But they're just conversations in our heads that we get trapped in.